They hit all the hot-button issues from immigration to abortion and the economy. The nation watched as Vice President Harris and former President Trump debated on stage for the first time last night. The two presidential nominees laid out starkly different visions for the future of our country.
A fiery first and possibly only presidential debate, starting with Vice President Harris initiating a historic handshake on stage.
Kamala Harris, let's have a good debate.
Have fun.
But the pleasantries were short-lived. Harris quickly attacking former President Trump, keeping him on the defensive for much of the night.
Donald Trump actually has no plan for you because he is more interested in defending himself than he is in looking out for you.
She doesn't have a plan. She copied Biden's plan, and it's like 4 sentences, like run, spot, run. 4 sentences that are just, oh, we'll try and lower taxes.
The vice president managing to rattle Trump, claiming people leave his rallies early and mocking him for being confused about losing the 2020 election.
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people.
Are you now acknowledging that you lost in 2020?
No, I don't acknowledge that at all.
But you did.
Trump trying to pin the issue of immigration on Harris.
They're destroying the fabric of our country by what they've done.
What we have in the former president is someone who would prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem.
On the economy, Harris touted a plan for tax breaks for small businesses and a first-time home buyer credit for down payments.
The values I bring to the importance of home ownership, knowing not everybody got handed $400 million on a silver platter and then filed bankruptcy 6 times.
I created one of the greatest economies in the history of our country. I'll do it again and even better.
Today, following a heated evening, both presidential candidates, along with President Biden, gathered in New York to commemorate the 23rd anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Vice President Harris's campaign has called for a second debate, but former President Trump has signaled he's not interested. Meanwhile, global superstar Taylor Swift posted to her 283 million followers she's endorsing Harris. M. Nguyen, ABC News, Washington.
Voters on both sides in Louisville headed to watch those parties for the debate, including those hosted by the Jefferson County Democratic Party and Republican Party. We spoke with voters to see how they felt about the night playing out.
Naturally, there are some nerves, but I think those quickly subsided when we saw the first question asked and the first answer provided from Vice President Harris and the first, I guess, non-answer from Donald Trump.
It's hard for me to accept that Vice President Harris is essentially saying that she's not part of some of the current situations that exist and focused on the future, and it's kind of eerily reminding me of hope and change.
As of now, there is just one more debate scheduled before the election, and that's between the vice presidential nominees, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, and that is set for October 1st, the election November 5th.